Top 5 most important paintings of all time. It's a well-known fact that paintings and art in general are inherently subjective things. Sure, we can talk about famous art, but fame does not equal quality. At the end of the day, all talks about the best or worst art of any kind come down to one basic question. What is art anyway? Here is a list of the 5 most important paintings of all time, at least important to us. Number 5. At 5 is Guernica by Pablo Picasso. The Guernica is huge, measuring 11 by 25.6 feet. It features humans, animals and buildings, all depicted in that famous Picasso style. Guernica is definitely one of the most all-encapsulating Picasso works, but what really sets it apart from the others is its message. Examining it, you can't help but feel a little uncomfortable. The twisted faces, the solemn colors, it's all a little unnerving. And that's the point, because the painting was meant to represent the horrors of war. Not only does it perfectly capture the weird style of Picasso, it also conveys his anti-war message like no other painting could. Number 4. At spot 4 is American Gothic by Grant Wood. American Gothic is the perfect example of being in the right place at the right time. When it first came out, it certainly did okay. Magazines and newspapers reprinted the painting while it hung comfortably in the Art Institute of Chicago, but with the onset of the Great Depression, it became something more to the people. It became a symbol of an unwavering spirit in the face of adversity, celebrating the struggling Midwestern Americans who held their own during desperate times. So naturally, with time, it became the most satirized piece of popular culture in the US. Number 3. Saturn Devouring His Son by Francisco Goya is at number 3. This is also the most terrifying painting. Look at that thing. Look at its bizarre hobo beard. Look at the huge animesque eyes and the bodybuilder physique. Look at it totally eating a guy and letting you know that you are next. That monster thing is Saturn, a Roman god said to devour his children because it was foretold that one of them will overthrow him. It is pretty gruesome, but at least there's some reason behind it. However, why Goya decided to paint that in his dining room will remain a mystery to all of us who don't constantly hear the crying of 1,000 infants in our heads like Goya obviously did. Number 2. At number 2 is The Birth of Venus by Sandro Botticelli. Yes, Botticelli's The Birth of Venus is beautiful with the colors and the composition and all the other stuff, but here's the thing, that Venus is totally hot. Not too skinny, not too chubby. Her hair might very well be blonde, red or light brown, and though she's naked, she only lets you see enough to kickstart your imagination into a wild frenzy. In short, it's everything that good pornography should be, and it's socially acceptable to hang on your living room wall. Number 1. Campbell's Soup Cans by Andy Warhol is our number 1. Warhol's Campbell's Soup series of paintings, of which there are 32, tells so much with so little. It's true, when you think of a non-surreal or non-abstract example of something that defied the concept of art being just pretty pictures and portraits, you think of Andy Warhol's paintings. When you want a great example of truly modern art, you think of Campbell's Soup, which also skillfully hails back to Warhol's early days as a commercial artist. And when you get down to it, it's basically a parody of the boringly cliched bowl of fruit. Not many other paintings manage to do all that while showing a tin can.